Hi guys, I am John Carrick, author of Legacy of a Mad Scientist and The Legend of Ashley Fox. Today we're looking at 100 Bullets, number 76, trying to get hints, tips, and tricks from Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Risso. I myself am currently working on a novel, a video game, and some very short comics. This is Punchline Part 1. Written by Brian Azzarello, illustrated by Eduardo Risso, colored by Patricia Mulville, lettered by Clem Robbins with Dave Johnson on the cover, assistant editor Casey Cias, and editor Will Dennis. So, Benito says, black looks good. Branch says, you want the black? I'm not sure. Well, if you wait till after the fight, your decision will be a lot easier, Branch says. This is Branch and Benito right here in the crowd. They are at a cockfight in Juarez or thereabouts. And Red seems tough too. Yeah, feisty. So you taking Red? Who you like? Whichever you don't. I'll go with Red. Okay. Now we discuss odds. And then we see two people engaged in passionate lovemaking, and someone at the door says, Little Hughes, you want to turn with the blonde coos? Nah, big. I'm good with what I got. Yeah? Well, get off her, 'cause I ain't broke off my piece yet. And he burns him with a cigar. Go park your junk in Blondie. I want a taste of this. So they are at a adult fun hotel. And Cole is in the city. He's working. Lebanon. Something's going on in Lebanon in 2006. Yo, Coca-Cola. Remy, job done? Why you asking? Maybe because you too soft to snuff old lady Simone yourself? Cole stares at him. Not yet. Then what the fuck you doing down here? Now, okay. I had to think about this one for a minute. Because that's old lady Simone. Job's done. I think the word you're looking for is bravo. Now, so he had to do something like this, right? He had to set up a cigarette across a rope with her hanging out the window from a yard arm so that she would fall far enough out over the sidewalk to hit a car. Like, that took some elaborate work, and no one noticed it until the cigarette burnt through the rope or some similar thing that threw her out the window. What are you thinking on, Wiley? Same as I always am. A rose in the dirt. I haven't, since I've been reading these out loud, I have not been analyzing them very much. This cartoon was only okay. It wasn't great. You... killing. Better let that go, babe. I'm not your babe. And Shepard's death wasn't your fault. I shot him. The last man on earth I would think of hurting, I killed. He was like a father to me. So they are out with Branch and Benito at the Juarez cockfight. In a kinky kind of way. He never touched me. Not his kinkiness I was referring to. And you should know he had other kids too, Diz. A handful. Give or take, of dangerous boys, gold medal assholes, his death can't sit well with. I reckon they'll be coming for their 120 pounds of flesh. You're one of them, aren't you? And he looks away from her. When I killed someone I loved, I had a choice. I could have said no. You didn't have that option. Slams his beer. That's why I think about killing. Fucked is, if he was alive, Shep would forgive you. It's not Joseph I think about killing. It's Graves. So now, this is the bit of analysis I knew I wanted to get to. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere. How did this happen? There we go. It's a little bit better. Graves has to pay the consequences for his actions too. Graves has not been innocent. Graves' motives have been largely secret and ignored and not talked about. What are Graves' motivations? Is he trying to split the Minutemen? Does he want the trusts to be eliminated and end up just with Augustus Medici, and then he can kill Medici anytime he wants? So Vic is looking up at Loop and says, I'd think twice about what you ain't giving none to. Why? I can do it. Do what exactly? Come on, Vic, it'll be funny. Freak the fuck's ass out. That is Jack with his tiger scar, sleeping on the raft in the middle of the pool. This show started out good. And he does it. Ain't the freak the fuck's ass you should be concerned with. Jack doesn't miss a trick and catches Luke by the throat. So who is this? This is Graves and Cole. So, how'd it go? Not according to plan, but Mia Simone is dead. One more house of the trust lost its head. Remy says, so who's next? Quite possibly, Remy, one of us. Bullshit. You didn't bring me back into this game to die. I do one thing. I've always done one thing for you, right? Right? Yes, you have. Hasn't he, Cole? Remy's good. Remy's good. I'm great. I'm better than you. At one thing? One for sure, maybe more. You never know. I'm not quite sure about that one. I am. Back to what I was saying, Graves says. This is nice. I love this artwork. I don't need the double story, and I don't need heavy subtext. This is funny to watch Remy and Cole bicker back and forth, and that they're the only ones with Graves. Is Vic with Graves? I think so. I don't think Vic would be caught dead working for anybody else. Of course Vic is with Graves. You know, what about Loop? Maybe not. Jack? Maybe not. Graves gave him a picture of himself. Wiley? Probably stand with Dizzy before Graves, but I can't see the Minutemen being split. I think this is a fake split. I don't think they're split at all. Lono? I think Lono would do whatever Graves asked him to. I think Lono is desperate for the friendship and approval of the rest of the Minutemen, and he will continue to be his crazy self to prove to them that he is valuable just as he is. I think that is Lono's character, and I think it's perfectly written. I know people like that. I've been people like that. I've been that guy. And I'm sure most of you have at one or two points in your life too. You can probably relate to a lot of these characters. You know, Solomon's 72 demons that he inscribed on the brass lamp and threw into the Dead Sea were psychological perspectives. They were psychological frames of mind that he did away with and wanted to be balanced. Solomon had great wisdom for other people, but his own life was a wreck. Like most of these guys, like most of us, we can see where all our friends and family are making mistakes, but we can't see our own mistakes. So here we go. Graves says, I believe Simone's death. There will be repercussions coming our way. We have friends who work for our enemies now. That big dick Hawaiian cunt can suck my ass. I'm guessing he's talking about Jack. Or maybe Lono. He's probably talking about Lono, because Lono wears those shirts. More like blow your brains through it. Wouldn't Jason Momoa be a perfect Lono? More important, we have friends who, right now, don't work for anyone. Those are friends we need. So apparently Lono, Vic, Loop, and Jack, and those guys are all against Graves, and they're working for Augustus, while Benito, Branch, Dizzy, and Wiley are free agents. Those are friends we need. Unbelievable, Branch says. It's a bad idea to ever gamble against me, Branch. No, Benito, betting on anything with two legs is a bad idea. Dizzy, chicken fight's over? Yeah, so let's go cocktailing. Fatty boy's buying. Where's Wiley at? Out there. There's Wiley Coyote, out there among the rocks. The desert sunset. This looks good. Who drew that? A comic book advertisement should always have the artist's name prominent, I think. Right next to the title. Said he had some shit to dwell over. This looks like the San Fernando Valley looking down from Mulholland. Because there's another set of hills. Silmar, my brother, lives out here. I live like, well, this isn't, there's the city's not like this, so it doesn't really look like that. That's what I think about killing. Fucking A. It's so goddamn obvious now. Bring. He's calling. Is he calling, Graves? Fuck you. Wiley. Why do you say that? Because I'm in a place you can't touch me or her, okay? You were always my best. Save it. We need you, Wiley. You don't. They do, but fuck them. You need her. You come and get her. The lid is blown off. Sky fucking high. The kind of heat I'm willing to bet you ain't willing to take. You won't give her up? That's right. So Graves is thinking about this while eating some cherry pie. That's too bad. And he hangs up. Fuck. So that's Shepard in another scene in the past. What are you fucking about, Wiley? He's fucking about dying, Jack. Dying? Vic asks. That's right, Vic. So this is everyone in the room, ain't it? 7 plus Shepard, no Lono. And who's missing? Cole. Someone's missing. Because you were supposed to have 7 plus Shepard, weren't you? I guess not. It's 7 and 7. Jack, Wiley, Shepard, Vic, Milo, Remy, and Cole. No Lono, no Graves. You boys ready to? So the L-shaped cuts kind of suck. That's right, Vic. You boys ready to? He's asking him about dying. Beat it, ladies, Lono says. I got a call. Seems we got another death on our hands. You okay? I'm drunk. What's Victor doing? Who fucking knows? Lono? Victor got a call too. Lono and Victor both got phone calls. What's up? More like what's going down. I just got a call from Wiley. He's been sitting on the skank killed Mr. Shepard. To be continued. This looks like Wolverine. Maybe he's Hawaiian. Samoan. No neck. So, they don't know how Shepard died yet, and we are looking at a possible shootout between them all. Says there was a Spy Hunter movie, or how did The Rock get on the ad for the game? Did he do the voice? What the fuck? Anyhow, 100 Bullets, number 76. So, what is the analysis? Am I just gonna, just read this and then run away and not to say what I think about it? This is, we're running out of new characters, aren't we? I mean, now we've got to settle what we started. Now Brian Azzarello has to finish the story that he started. The end of the beginning, as I said a few issues ago. This is the beginning of the end. All right, see you guys tomorrow with 100 Bullets 77. 25 and 7 are in the mail, so we're going to do those two. And then we're going to get back to Conan, probably Savage Sword stuff. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.